Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius May 5, 2023. There can be frustrating energy if you are pushing too hard today, as you're likely to meet some resistance. Practical affairs and realities have a way of emerging just when you think you're going forward, and your progress seems to halt. Strong emotions today stem from deep-rooted fears of change that could upset your sense of security. There is a need to rise above these fears for growth to happen. There may be power games with a partner or issues surrounding finances and possessions that become very tricky. Consciously make an effort to ask more questions and listen well when you receive the answers today. Responsibilities and demands from others seem to come in from all angles. Fortunately, you're more than capable of handling them, but a chaotic atmosphere can wear you down, so take short breaks. Today and tomorrow could bring some emotional or rocky news to your romantic life. As Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and marriage, gets in an explosive fight with Neptune, the planet of illusion and deception, no one will be seeing clearly. In fact, you or a lover could be feeling extremely insecure and upset, which may lead to fights or tears between the two of you. Relationships that are on rocky ground already could face extremely challenging odds, perhaps even deciding to part ways. If you sense the storm, try to give yourself space to avoid it. Look at how far you have come. You might be in awe of all that you have created, accomplished, and experienced to get to this position in your professional journey when the moon in Libra opposes Chiron in Aries. The opposition will show you that the struggles were worth it to get to where you currently are and where you want to be. However, you may need to work on asserting yourself with your commitments when the moon squares Mars in Cancer. Figure out what you can do with your arrangements to continue progressing in your career. At the same time that the moon, making its only visit to your career sector while Venus, the planet of money, moves into a friendly aspect today, another between Pluto on the income and the asteroid Juno on the job front is separating. This is creating a web of interconnected parts across the income, work and career fronts that is giving the final week of Venus mission to steer this professional year in a lucrative direction a boost. Your dreams of a better world will seem crystal clear while the favorable planetary alignment lasts. Balance your internal and external lives with robust exercise and you stand a better chance of achieving these dreams beginning with your own life. Be an example of what you want for the world. If it's a healthy world you want, why not be the picture of health in your own world? Start by doubling your daily intake of water. Coming up with new ideas will be a breeze on this day. This vibration encourages your artistic and innovative side to take an active part in everything you do. This makes for an opportune time when it comes to brainstorming on projects or problem solving. Even the things that have had you stumped lately are definitely worth a second look with this influence at work. You will probably see some solutions or options that you didn't think of before. Until now, all the planetary activity has been on the income side of the financial fence, but with Pluto now in retrograde motion and due to retrograde back out of your income sector next month, that is about to change. While it isn't until Mars returns to your financial sector later in the month that there will be substantial movement on the financial front, there is a chance to start doing your homework. Until now, the focus has been on getting the money in and not what you are doing with it once you have it. The money gods are getting ready to close that gap. While Mars won't leave your relationship sector until later in the month, with Venus just 4 days away, his days on his own here are numbered. While Venus' return will give your heart a voice, and when the planets of love and passion come together, this will create some real chemistry. In these final days on his own, Mars is encouraging you to be willing to fight for what you want from your relationships, even if you don't yet know what that is. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever experienced a sudden mood swing that left you feeling confused and disoriented? If so, you're not alone. Mood swings can happen without warning and can leave you feeling overly sensitive for the rest of the day. When this happens, it's important to take it easy on yourself and give yourself the time and space you need to process your emotions. One way to help stabilize your emotions is through relaxation and meditation. These practices can help you to calm your mind and center yourself, making it easier to manage any sudden changes in your mood. If you need to release your emotions, watching a movie that makes you cry can be therapeutic. Allowing yourself to cry and let it all out can be a healthy way to process your feelings and move forward. It's important to be mindful of your behavior when you're feeling overly sensitive. You may be tempted to show off or act in ways that are unjustified. If you find yourself in a position of power, resist the temptation to abuse it. Instead, behave with integrity and admit to any mistakes you may have made. This will earn you respect and admiration from others. If you're in need of money to invest in new projects, now is a good time to move forward with your plans. Circumstances are favorable, and you're likely to make good choices. Your friends can be a great source of advice, but make sure to use your own judgment as well. If you want to make a purchase, you can do so confidently, without fear of being misled by sales staff. Trust yourself to make the right decision. Today, the moon will leave your financial sector, and this will bring benefits to both sides of the financial fence. Not only will it leave you with a better understanding of your financial situation, but it will also fuel your financial instincts and imagination. This departure will also relieve the pressure on the planets in your income sector. With Jupiter just 12 days away from leaving, any financial tension you've been feeling will be turned into motivation. It's important to recognize the impact of your mood swings on those around you. Taking out your anger on loved ones can create unnecessary upsets in your relationships. Instead of blaming others, take some time to examine your feelings and work on improving your attitude. Setting aside some quiet time can help you restore your emotional well-being. The recent departure of the moon from your career sector will leave you with a wealth of professional instincts and imagination. This visit, coupled with Venus's presence in your work sector and Pluto's retrograde in your income sector, has provided you with valuable insights that will impact your life for weeks, if not months, to come. If you're not feeling your best, be gentle with yourself. If your health is compromised, don't push yourself too hard with exercise. It's important to recognize your limits and think about how you can improve your lifestyle and develop a healthier outlook. Remember that taking care of yourself and your emotional and financial well-being is crucial to living a fulfilling life. So take the time you need to nourish yourself, and you'll reap the benefits in the long run.